With recent news about Wells Fargo's partnership with Bilt, it raises questions about the risks and rewards associated with co-branded credit cards. Co-branded credit cards are often seen as a win-win for both banks and brands, but they come with their own set of challenges, and today we'll explore what makes these partnerships both risky and potentially rewarding. But before we dive into the video, could you take a moment to like and subscribe? It would really help my channel. Thanks in advance. What is a co-branded credit card? So a co-branded credit card is a credit card issued by a bank in partnership with a particular company or brand, and these cards are designed to foster customer loyalty and attract new customers by associating the card with a trusted brand. So how does this work? In co-branded credit card arrangements, the issuing bank collaborates with a brand, and the card often offers benefits that relates to the brand. For example, the United Explorer card. It is a card with Chase and it's branded with United, and some benefits offered include miles on purchases for United and a first free check bag on flights. And so with co-branded partnerships, you are also looking at three players involved. So for one, you have the issuing bank, the financial institution that provides the credit card and manages the financial transactions. Then you have the brand partner, and that's the company that collaborates with the bank to offer branded rewards or perks. And then you have the card network, which is the payment processing platform, such as Visa or MasterCard, and that facilitates the transactions. So this setup is intended to create a symbiotic relationship where all parties would benefit. So the bank would gain new customers, the brand would increase loyalty, and the card network would process more transactions, and in theory, all three of these should be winning with the partnership. So here's a classic example of a great partnership, the Amazon Prime Visa card. In this partnership, Amazon is the brand, Chase is the issuing bank, and Visa is the card network. And as for the benefits for customers, cardholders would earn rewards on purchases made through Amazon, such as cashback or exclusive offers, and this encourages spending with Amazon and by using their Chase card. There's also financial dynamics with this, so in such arrangements, each participant would take a slice of the revenue. So for banks, they would usually receive revenue in the form of fees, interest, and customer acquisition. And for brands, they would get brand loyalty, data insights, extended research, and enhanced reputation. There's a lot of positives involved, so it might not be so surprising that 30% of credit cards on the market are co-branded, with the majority being concentrated in the travel and retail sectors. But next, let's talk about the risks involved. While co-branded credit cards offer significant advantages, they also present considerable risks, as highlighted by the Wells Fargo and Bilt partnership. So about this partnership, Wells Fargo partnered with Bilt to offer a credit card that turns rent payments into rewards points, which can be used for travel. And this innovative concept aimed to attract a unique market segment, which are renters looking to maximize their everyday expenses. And as for Wells Fargo, they were hoping to hop onto the co-branded card space to increase customer acquisition and bring in more revenue. But there was a bit of a miscalculation here. So in order to make this happen, Wells Fargo agreed to terms that would later turn into a big, huge money loss mishap. So Wells Fargo ran into unexpected costs. They agreed to cover the cost of processing rent payments as transactions, which is a non-traditional expense for banks. And additionally, they paid Bilt $200 for each new customer acquired through this partnership. And along with this, they had higher expectations from gaining revenue from interest and interchange fees that were just not materialized. And as for financial impact, instead of gaining profits, Wells Fargo found itself losing approximately $10 million per month in this partnership. And the financial strain has prompted the bank to reconsider its strategy regarding co-branded cards. And most likely, unless things change, they will not be renewing their partnership with Bilt in 2029. But on the flip side, Wells Fargo did end up getting a ton of new customers, as it was said on Forbes that 70% of Bilt cardholders are new Wells Fargo customers. Now let's get into other notable cases. So Wells Fargo and Bilt was not the only case of partnerships running into miscalculation, as there were also others. So for one, you have Goldman Sachs and Apple's. So the Apple Card, Goldman Sachs' partnership with Apple also encountered challenges, as Goldman ended up losing much more than other major card issuers, with an estimated $3 billion in loss in less than 4 years. And Apple insisted on accepting applicants with low credit scores, and this led to more unsecured debt failures. And then you also have the Walmart and Capital One partnership. So Walmart sought to renegotiate terms with Capital One, as Walmart accused Capital One of violating customer service requirements in their card contract. And the negotiations, they never happened, and this resulted in the termination of their co-branded card agreement. So why do these partnerships struggle? Well, there are complex financial arrangements. So co-branded partnerships, they often involve intricate financial agreements where the brand typically receives payments first. And this leaves the issuing bank to shoulder a lot of the financial burden. You also have high expectations from both parties. So when both of these parties, they enter into agreements, they both have high expectations, as the bank would expect a substantial customer acquisition and transaction volume, and then the brands, they would demand significant rewards and incentives for their customers. And it's really difficult for both of these parties to meet expectations. It can be challenging, and this could lead to financial strain on the issuing banks. So is there a future for these co-branded partnerships? What's in store? So despite the challenges, co-branded credit card partnerships, they are probably going to be existing much into the future. They remain attractive because of their ability to bring in new customers for the banks that they might not otherwise reach. But in order to make these partnerships work, there are 3 key factors in order to be kept in place. So for one, you have risk management. Banks need to improve their risk assessment models in order to predict potential losses and account for unexpected costs. Then you have strategic agreement. For partnerships to succeed, banks and brands, they must have aligned goals and clear communication regarding expectations and financial responsibilities. And third, you have innovation in offerings. And as competition grows, co-branded cards, they must continuously innovate to offer unique value propositions that differentiate them in the market. So overall, while co-branded credit cards, they can carry inherent risks, the potential rewards make them pretty much a staple in the financial industry. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. What is your favorite co-branded credit card, and which one do you think is winning in the market? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye!